Once you get your freedom taken from you, that's bad. No matter what the jail's like, it's your freedom. That's what counts. You don't wake up beside your kids. You can't bath your kids at night. You can't do the things that normal parents do. But you're in jail. You don't lose that family because they come and visit you. But your comrades, you create a bond with them, which become your family. And we're all in the same block together. We all look after each other, and we have the best times.
How many of you?
Oh, my I had two wings of men, maybe 60, 70 men.
All your men as well?
All C Company men,
okay.
And we had, although it was jail, but we had the best of times because you had to look out for each other.
I've heard this, parties.
Parties, you name it, yes.
Women.
Drink, women, anything. The only thing we couldn't do was go home at night. And I mean that.
So is that, and to get to that, within the prison system, to get to that,
you had to be a political prisoner, and we were political prisoners, so we had control of our own. But then,
did you have to intimidate the screws to do that? Did you have to send warnings outside of prison? Did you have to influence them?
I'll tell you what had happened. We were in an old Georgian prison, the Crumlin Road prison, and it was a fucking hellhole. You were locked 23 hours a day, and you had loyalist one cell, Republican the next cell. It was a remand, loyalist Republican. And every time, if you'd have seen a Republican going on a visit, you had to attack, or he would attack you. So we wanted out. It was a shambles. So I was only charged with my charges. I was only into the jail 3 days. The next thing, we took over the jail. You may have seen pictures of it. We're on the roof, and our instructions was...
Are you done the protest?
Yeah, on the roof.
On the roof of the jail, okay.
We broke through and we got climbed on the roof.
Yep.
Somehow managed to get on the roof, but we needed out of that jail because it was a hellhole, and we needed segregation away from Republicans. So we got on the roof, and our instructions was, we'll bring it brick by brick from the fucking slates right down to the car park. And then the screws came, they cut a deal, come down, will not harm us. And they didn't assault any of us. And then 2 nights later, we agreed to go through the walls, which were 3 foot thick. And our instructions was to get segregation. There's a Republican next to you. And then vice versa, it keeps going like that, loyalist Republican. And the instructions is, once you get through that wall, doesn't matter how long it takes, we'll all get through it. It's kill or be killed. If you get through that wall, you kill that fucking prisoner. And then I was banging mines, right? And with the bed end. And I remember the walls just the ends. And there was 2 Republicans from the markets in the next cell to me. And they were shouting through, "I'm mad dog, you simple bastard." He thought in a million years you would never get through a thief. But see, after a couple of hours, that it was becoming more and more clear that I was coming through. The next thing they were yelling, "Get me out of here! Get me out of here!" So they took all the Republicans out. And then that night, the screws came in. There was me and another wee man.
And they battered.
A wee UVF man, a lovely wee man. And they beat the fuck clean out of us, the screw.